Hello and welcome to Wednesday's card reading. I'm a bit, what would you say, a bit crazy this morning. I've been up since 3 a.m. I think a lot of people aren't sleeping at the moment. There's a lot of, there's more like solar flare activity and the eclipses, so a lot of people aren't sleeping, and I've been up since 3 a.m. and cleaning the house. This is my 5th video for the day already, and it's like 9 a.m. Oh my god, so we have the eclipse tomorrow night. We won't be able to see it in Australia because it will be nighttime. But yes, it'll be happening at like 8:30 p.m. Melbourne time. Oh, and also for the people in Melbourne, I'm going to leave a link down below if you're really struggling financially, struggling with food. With this link, you just put in your postcode and it will come up with places where you can get food, like shopping bags of food and things like that. It's really, really helpful. There's a lot of people really struggling in Melbourne at the moment. So yeah, I'll leave that link down below. But yes, so I hope everybody's going all right. It is fairly crazy at the moment. We really need to just be focusing on our imagination and what we really want to bring into our life, especially like with Mercury retrograde joining pretty much exact with this eclipse. Like, it's really about our mental processes, and you know, with the squares to Neptune, we can really be having a lot of fear thoughts come through, like a lot of frightening thoughts. And just keep in mind, when it is a frightening thought, like when you're like like, oh, that's terrible, know that that's not real. You push it out, it's done, it's gone. So I hope everybody's staying on top of their mental processes at the moment. It is a little bit difficult. I feel like a lot of people are like going and like checking out mental health issues. Like, I've had a lot of friends say to me, I feel like I've got OCD, you know, maybe I've got borderline personality disorder. Like, I've really been looking into all these things to try and understand myself, and this has really been the process of this Mercury retrograde. It's actually quite interesting. But I just want to quickly say, there is nothing wrong with you. We are all dealing with so much at the moment, and you should be really proud of yourself for where you are right now, because it is a really, really, really tough time. Now, the cards I got for today are Star Mother, how you can be a mother yourself, Come to the Edge, Choose Love, you always have a choice, make yours with love, Listen with your heart, you are listening but you need to hear with a loving heart, and Golden Opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. Okay, so from the top, Star Mother, how you can mother yourself. Now, this is really important as we are all going back and reflecting on our lives, reflecting on our relationships, or reflecting on how we're all broken and how we didn't get these certain aspects nurtured during childhood. This is a very clear indication that we need to be doing that for ourselves, self-soothing, and really being the mother, or that emotional connection that we didn't necessarily have. Like, I don't want anyone to be blaming their parents, because obviously we come to this planet and we choose our parents, we choose our circumstances because that's what our soul wants to learn. But at the same time, we also need to be taking responsibility for that, and then not be putting our wounding and our voids and our attachments onto other people. We need to be nurturing ourselves and mothering ourselves, especially at this time, especially when crappy thoughts come through. You know, like if something comes through, like really nurture yourself and be there for yourself and pat yourself on the heart and just be like, no, it's okay, it's fine, you know, I'm here. Like, I sat there and I thought about this myself, like, you know, like, you can nurture you and support you more than anyone. You are your best protector. So this is why it's so important that we do mother ourselves. We are that nurturing mother to ourselves. And we've got Choose Love. You always have a choice to choose love. Make yours with, you always have a choice Make yours with love. This is definitely a time to be choosing love. There's going to be a lot of information come through. There's going to be a lot of messages coming through at this time, especially with this eclipse. And we need to be taking on that information and then making a choice with love, finding the compassion in the situation, finding how, you know, like how we can relate to that situation on some level or another. So yes, there's going to be a lot of messages coming through. I actually think they're going to be quite positive. I think there's going to be a lot of good news and things coming into our life. But at the end of the day, if that doesn't happen, you know, choose love. And especially like we've just had Mars opposite Pluto, and that was quite intense towards the end of the weekend. That was yes, quite intense, because it's our emotional desires and what we really want. So we've seen a lot of frustration and anger playing out in the world, and that's kind of subsiding a little bit now. But I think it's still important that we don't get involved in the dramas. We just pull ourselves right out of it and then just choose to say love, choose to, you know, have compassion for people involved or for ourselves or whatever the situation. Yeah, listen with your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. Now, again, that kind of just plays on to what I've just said. But yeah, we really need to be looking at things in a different way, you know, like choosing compassion and choosing love over anger and resentment or pushing people away and things like that. It is a really tough time. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's doing the best they know how to do right now. So just be really loving towards yourself and to others. Now it's got, I've got come to the edge. Now I feel like this is saying that we need to be taking that leap of faith. We need to be getting out of our comfort zone and doing something different, coming to the edge of that cliff. And, you know, whether that is jumping off, whether that is coming to the edge of the cliff so those, you know, new things can come to you, whatever it is, but we need to be getting out of our comfort zone at this time and really grasping at the new. And yes, golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Anything that comes up that's relating to community, that's relating to connecting, that's relating to, you know, anything kind of Gemini relationship, stuff like that, give it a go. You know, like, you know, these are important doors. Like, these are important opportunities that are coming to you. So take that chance, take that risk, do something different, you know. Things are presenting themselves to you, whether emotionally, mentally, physically, because these things are offering you an opportunity to change, you know, offering you an opportunity to do something different. And because it's an eclipse, this is going to put us in a radically new direction. And, you know, just like many people, myself included, you know, we can be sick of the old broken wheel where we've done the same thing, we've made the same choices and thought the same things, and, you know, just over and over and over again. And we get to a point where we're just sick of it. We want something new. So this is definitely a time to say yes. Pretty much just say yes to something different. But yes, so we've got the eclipses tomorrow night at 8:30 if you're in Melbourne. Important to, like I said before, is to just really focus on what you want. Focus on your imagination. With Jupiter in Pisces and then that square out to Pisces as well, we really need to be focusing on that positive thought, focusing on what we want, imagining the best case scenario for ourselves and pushing out the crap. Like really just pushing it out. And I can personally say that the more you do it, the easier it is. Like, you know, like obviously sometimes you have those, you know, down days or, you know, a bad hour or whatever it is. But the more you just say no to those thoughts, like as soon as they come in, it's just like they just disappear in an instant, you know. So yeah, keep going with that. And yes, so I'll leave the link for the people in Melbourne that might be struggling with food or paying bills and stuff like that. Everybody can get help with that link, I'm pretty sure. But yes, that is it for me. One more video to make, so that'll be 6 for the day. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing really well, and just remember to be really proud of yourself, be really kind with yourself, and think the best, because you deserve the best, you know? Alrighty, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.